Hi, we are from Group 3, namely Ryoko. This video talk about our long short story about our trip to Singapore. Let's start! A few months ago, we planned to go somewhere during our semester break. We planned 3 days, 2 nights of vacation and have decided to go to Singapore. Why we choose Singapore? Singapore is a small but rich island nation that has a lot to offer when it's come to quality of life and individual growth. Although a little red dot on the world map, the country is very conducive for families and raising kids in a happy and safe environment. When we were in Singapore, we found 4 types of language that Singapore people speak, which are Malay, Mandarin, Tamil, and English. But English is the most widely spoken in Singapore. For Singapore's population is more Chinese than the other races. This is because when we are in Singapore, we are also meet more Chinese people than Malay or Indians. It's easy for us to communicate because mostly they speak in English and sometimes Malay. Well, the people in Singapore are all good and nice. Okay, let's talk about food. Food is the first love of Singaporeans. Singaporeans love to eat out and try different Asian cuisine. During this trip, we tried some special dishes in Singapore, namely waffle gelato at Cafe Momolato, chili crab, bamboo clam with vermicelli, steamed bermudi with tofu, and special macarons at Sweet Pot. We are very happy to try this food, although not much, because many restaurants in Singapore offer non-halal food.
On the first day is the day we took flight from Malaysia to Singapore. We departed in the morning that took 1 hour and 15 minutes to arrive Singapore. After we arrived, we immediately checked in hotel at the Great Madras. The price is affordable and the room is so suspicious. The location is also strategic, which near with the mall. After we check in, we went for shopping at the Bugis Street. The Bugis Street sells a variety of cheap products like clothing and food. It always crowded, but it has happy atmosphere. We bought cheap souvenirs to bring home to our family. After that, we went lunch at the Cafe Momolato. The food was delicious and we enjoyed eating variety of ice cream flavors. The food presentation is worth to upload on Instagram. After lunch, we went to Merlion Park, which is the famous landmark of Singapore that have mythical creature with a lion head and the body of a fish. We take a lot of photos and after that, we went to Garden by the Bay. It is botanic garden with famous avatar light tree. The ground was so lovely, but it's really hot when we visited. On night, we went for dinner at the Palm Beach Resort. It's a variety of fresh seafood that was so delicious. Our day ended with eating dinner and went back to hotel to rest and sleep.
On the second day, we follow our plan, have breakfast at Sweet Spot Cafe that serve a variety of delicious pastries. Next, they have a lot of amazing and exciting things in the Universal Studio. It's a good idea to us for buying the express pass ticket because a lot of visitors at Universal Studio, which means we didn't have to line up for a long time at every ride. The theme park has 7 theme zones which are Hollywood, Madagascar, Far Far Away, Jurassic Park, Ancient Egypt, The Lost World, and Science Fiction City. The theme zone have different attractions to attract the visitors. We tried all the activity at the theme park, which overall bring us ultimate enjoyment and fun visit. Our 2 favorite rides are Jurassic Park River Rapid and the Transformers The Ultimate 3D Battle. We enjoy all the rides that were available and they also take care safety of the visitors. After that, we go to the Social Kitchen Cafe to get our dinner there.
In day 3, before we go back to Malaysia, we breakfast at hotel and then we visit Sense Expo and Convention Center and we had a lunch at Zamzam restaurant. After that, we check out from our hotel at 3 p.m. We then go to Malaysia from Singapore Changi Airport. The Science Expo and Convention Center is one of Marina Bay's most well-known landmarks. In here, we take some pictures and shopping. Zamzam restaurant is one of the famous Indian restaurants in Singapore, and we must say that we were blown away by the taste of the biryani. As we can see, the prices here are very inexpensive.
For the travel guide, we would suggest to our friends goes to places that we have visited, but we recommend spending a day at Universal Studios Singapore because there are many interesting attractions. For the recommendation, if you want to save money, we recommend you to take the public transportation because it is very affordable. Next, you can eat in Little India, Chinatown or the hawker store across the city to save money on meal. Furthermore, you can take a free walking tour. Companies such as Singapore Footprint provide free walking tours across the city, which are terrific opportunity to learn about Singapore culture, history and architecture. And if you want to eat something affordable, you can eat at Smith Street because the vendor here sell cushion for the less Singapore dollar and is a very good spot to try a local food. And lastly, don't buy the bottled water because the tap water in this city is safe to drink, so save your money and just refill your bottle. Our trip experience. Singapore is a very clean country. In terms of national cleanliness, we may learn and should set their country as an example. Since Singapore has a lower crime rate, we feel safer when on the vacation there. We are also unconcerned about talking with the native scene, why English is their first language and they also can communicate in Malay. However, there are several things that disappointed us, such as Singaporean unpleasant attitude, difficulty locating halal location, pricey food and accommodation expenses. What we like to change? We hope for the next trip, we will change the cost of the budget vacation. We believe that even though it is cheaper, we still can go to the nice place that is not expensive. However, we had so much fun visiting Singapore and we hope we can visit this beautiful country again in the future.